Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Crochet Designs. We've finally connected. I've had so many issues trying to log on today. I don't know what is going on, but here we are. Middle Earthians, hello and welcome. I don't know if anyone else is here yet because I don't know what's going on with my connection. I'm pretty sure I'm connected. Am I connected, guys? You'd have to tell me because I don't know what's going on. We are having a lot of issues connecting. Let's pop this out the way because that's for later. We're having a lot of issues connecting today, guys, so just bear with me. I have tried 10 times. No, not really. A couple of times to connect. Everything's going wrong this morning. Let's hope we don't get cut off. I can see you, but you are very late today. I'm having trouble connecting. I know we're having a lot of connection issues. Oh, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Lovely to have you here. You hear me fine? Thank you, dear. I'm actually struggling. The connection has just cancelled me twice already. So, well, no, that's connect. Let's try that again. That's connect. I can't get it out. That's cancelled me once, and I cancelled the first one. So between the pair of us, both between us, me and you two, we're not doing a very good job. Welcome, everyone. Hello. Remember, guys, to pop your live chat, and I've just lost the chat. Every time I do the live chat, it goes away. Hello, Raylene. That's the only person I can see so far because all the chats disappeared on me. Maybe it'll come back. If you've joined us in the past few seconds, just say hello again. You see me, Lisa. Thank you. It's all happening now. We're all sorted out. Oh, Diane. Hello, Diane. Lovely to have you here. Beautiful Angela's in the house. Lovely to see Angela. We always love to see Angela. Hey, Middle Earthians is saying hello again. I did catch your hello first, but everyone else has gone missing. Every time I change it to live chat, this happens to me. So we have a lot of issues. We're having a lot of issues today. We've got to have those days. Usually everything goes well. Lisa, Raylene, Angela, yes, Franca saying hello to everyone. Hello, Franca. I was the first on. You so were. Middle, you were the first on. I think everybody might have been, but they were waiting for me to get on. I'm having so many connection issues. Okay, I'm fine now. Because we're on, I'm fine now. Lovely to have everyone here. Very big live. You were second. Yes, you were, Franca. It's a very big live today. You know, guys, I did mention we were going to have a big live. I didn't lie. It's going to be huge. Now, the past few lives we've been having have been all about brainstorming. Today's no different. No, today is different because all of the names that you have given me for the projects and all of the names you've given me for the name of the projects here on the channel, I've narrowed them down to 5 so far. Now, we will be doing the rest of those, or maybe not all of them. All those projects would never fit them in. But we will be doing a lot of the projects throughout the year. But for now, I've narrowed everything down to 5. We won't do the poll yet. We're going to do a poll today. And what we picked today, well, I won't say it's it, because we still have Wednesday to do the poll as well. Now, if Wednesday doesn't give me any answers, then what happens today will be it. What? What? So it's all happening, which means today week you'll have your very first live project. But I can't promote it yet because I don't have a name for it. But I will. Or maybe we wait another week. We'll see. It depends on whether I get a name out of today. Don't you love it? Okay. Hello, Kiki. Lovely to have you here. Beautiful. Elaine is in the house. And everyone is here. Elaine's from chilly, New Jersey. And we are from, well, I'm from Melbourne, hot Melbourne, Australia. Are you not feeling well, Mira? I'm a little bit tired. I've had a very, very long night, and I'm going to explain why. It's not that I'm not well. It's just I do look a lot drained. Yes, I do. I had a few issues with this week's video. I'm going to show you, probably seen the picture at the front of this video anyway, of the beanie, the beanie that we were making for a gentleman, and the color combination by the lovely Green Butterfly. So we won't talk about it until Green Butterfly gets on. Yes, cold England. Franca's from cold England. And here it's pretty hot here in Melbourne already, and it's only after 10. So there you go. It's going to be a pretty warm day. I think tomorrow's supposed to be a scorcher as well. I don't know. It's humid as, oh, It is humid there, is it, Kiki? Well, it's pretty hot here. I don't want to go out, but yours truly has to. I do have something that happened this week that I need to show you that I haven't discussed yet. Well, I have. I have. I have. I have. What? Excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm trying to get it. Ready? And I have to give you the measurements, so don't get excited. Ta-da! Hello! It's a head. Oh, there you go. There it is. There it is. Now, this is all I could find. If I don't find anything, I'm going out again during the week this week to another yarn place. If I don't find anything there, then we'll be using this one. I don't exactly have the measurements yet, and I will give you those in a minute. It doesn't even tell you what it is, so I'm going to have to measure it myself. Can you believe it? There's a head inside a circle. Actually, I could just leave it there, and that could be like, people will think I'm a frame. Can you believe it? So I'm going to show you again throughout the live on that one, so don't worry too much about it. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Kiki and Mary, I can't stand the cold or the hot. Yes. Well, I'm freezing. Oh, you're freezing in the US, are you? Kentucky, poor Lisa. And Mixie, hi, I'm glad you're here. Waiting for the green butterfly to pop on and we can have a chat about the beanie. You found my halo. Mary. Lost that a very long time ago. You can keep it though. No use for me. That's hilarious. I'm excited about the wreath. It's all happening. The wreath, yes, get excited. It's chilly in Manitoba. Now, we are doing the wreath. It's coming up very, very soon. I don't know if I've put it up for this week. I think I would like to get it going this week. I do have a very full week this week, right? I'm going to pop it down for Friday, so the video will come up on Friday. But what I will do is I'm going to be doing, I've changed things. You know why? Because I forgot about Valentine's Day. So I popped Valentine's Day in instead of the video vlog. We will talk about all that in a minute anyways. I love my blanket. We'll not do another one. It was huge. It was a big blanket, wasn't it, Angela? It's a lot of work, these blankets. So when you see me put blankets on the channel, you think, oh, she's doing absolutely nothing. You know now what I'm doing, right? We had nice weather. That's great. 8 inches of snow here. Oh, wow. 40-mile-per-hour winds. Oh, yeah, well, we get pretty bad winds here too. But, oh, my gosh, that must be bad with the snow, with the cold. What? All right, so let's talk about, just before we do any polls or anything, let's quickly talk about what happened this week. Now, as you know, and I put it down, and what did I just do with it? Can you believe it? I put that down there. I knew. Oh, it's fallen down. See, this is what happens when you're not focused. Oh, excuse me, just talk amongst yourselves. What did I do this week? We'll go back to the actual details. We did a beginner stitch, which I called the seed stitch, but is also known as the lemon peel stitch. And the newbies would have done this washcloth on Monday. And on Tuesday, what did we do Tuesday? I might have done that on Tuesday, actually, because Monday I had the day to do some pattern writing, which failed anyway. And I'll talk to Karen about that in a minute. It's still coming, Karen, I promise. Thursday, the vlog was cancelled. What did we do instead? We did the, I can't remember. I've done so much. I didn't write it in. Can you believe it? Friday, we were supposed to do the beanie for the man. I'm still waiting for Green Butterfly. I'll wait for Green Butterfly to get on. And do you know if she's coming on today? I hope she is. Otherwise, I will talk about it anyways. But this week, because of what's been happening, I've put down beanie for Monday, and I'll explain why when Green Butterfly gets on. I've put down a beginner video on Tuesday for the beginners. It'll be a nice, quick and easy one for beginners, and they can have a play, right? And I've also put down live for Wednesday. Obviously, we normally have a live. I may have to cancel this Wednesday's live. Look, I don't know. I'll let you know a little bit. It's probably likely it'll be cancelled. We do have something that's happened recently. It's distant relative that's passed, and I'll be going to the funeral on that day. So it's not even a distant relative. The relative's father, no, the relative's father-in-law passed. So we kind of know them, And so we want to go to the funeral, make that, pay our respects to that. So we'll pay our respects to them. So we probably won't be back by Wednesday, 4 p.m. So I really can't say that I will be on live on Wednesday. Unless we do it a little bit later. We could do that. If you want, we can do that. But otherwise, it's likely that I won't be on live, I'm afraid. Okay, so let's go back. I've missed all the chat. Can you believe it? You know what we'll do? We'll do the poll today and we'll name everything today and we'll just not worry about it and that's it. It's done. Auntie T's in the house. Hi, Auntie T. Hi, Auntie T. You do what you need to do, Mary. Thank you. Well, you will understand. Thank you. I get your Kiki. Yes. It's your time. Thank you, Angela. Green Butterfly, you're here. Beautiful. I'm so glad. And a good evening, Kim. Lovely to have you here. Green Honey, I didn't forget about you. And I didn't not do the beanie in your color, which I did. It was a little bit difficult to see online, but I still did it. I just didn't get it complete. Would you like to see your beanie? I didn't get it complete in time. Now, have a look at that stitch. What? You know what stitch I used? I wonder if anyone can guess the stitch. Let's see if anyone can guess that stitch. What do you reckon? Only the professionals. Oh, the newbies might guess it. I'm not sure if they will. Let's see if anyone can guess the stitch. Oh, can you guess that stitch? I couldn't help the little line at the back. I tried, not for this kind of stitch. Looks like a puff stitch. No, it's not a puff stitch. No, not a puff stitch at all. I'll just tell you. Yeah? Do you want me to just tell you? I'm happy to just tell you, but have another look at it. Look nice and close. And it's easier than a puff stitch. Double crochet and third loop. Kim, no, you're pretty close, though. Almost close. Has something to do with the third loop. Half double crochet. No, not half double crochet. It's a stitch that I actually tried to make for a family member and never got the chance to finish it. It's not half double then single. No, well done, Raylene, but it's not. It's not a half double at all. It is, are you ready for it? I don't know if anyone's going to guess it, but it is a linked double crochet. Check it out. That is the linked double crochet beanie. Now, that's the reason why I couldn't get that line to go straight. I've never done a linked double crochet beanie. I've actually never seen one, so I kind of winged it, which is partially where I went wrong with the recording, and I've messed up all of that in the recording from that much right up to the head. Yeah. It is a solid stitch to keep you warm during winter. It is done with a 10 ply or an Aran weight or a 4 weight overseas, if you're from overseas. And thank you, you love it. I love it too, Anne. I'm a little bit hesitant about that line at the back for starters. It couldn't be helped in this case because it's a stitch that I might play with in a different color. For the simple fact that I messed up the recording. I got to about here and then I realized the stitch count wasn't right on my beanie, but I kept thinking that it was right. So I kept saying, oh, it doesn't matter if you're 1 off, but I was like 5 off and 4 off and then 3 off. Every row was different. I thought, what am I doing wrong? And you know what it is? It's because you're doing a linked double crochet. You're double crocheting from one stitch. Let's do it from here so you can see. From one stitch, you're starting your double crochet. It's not even a double crochet, but you're starting your stitch in here and you're jumping into that one to complete that one. Then you're starting this one in here and you're jumping into that one to complete that one. So that's okay. But when you start to decrease, that can get a little confusing. It can be like, and I kept saying to you guys, be careful not to put, which is what I was doing, not to put the next stitch in the same stitch as your decreased stitch. It was easy to do by accident, and that's where I was going wrong. So I will actually redo probably that much. I have to do the whole thing, right? But probably that much of the tutorial. I really have to make another beanie. So what I'm going to do is make another beanie in another color, get to the section where I was, or just redo the whole beanie. I haven't decided. But it's coming, Green Butterfly. It really is. And it's in the beautiful green that you chose. Stitch markers didn't work, Anne. And I'll tell you why. I put stitch markers all the time for the channel because I want the newbies to get it right. And you know me, I don't upload anything that I know is almost wrong or even remotely looks a little bit wrong. It's got to be done perfect. And if something goes wrong, I feel so angry that I missed it. Yeah, that's how pedantic I am with my work. You know, I'm very pedantic with work. I don't care if things go wrong in my life. That happens. That's life. Yeah. But when things go wrong because I wasn't careful or I didn't fix it or I didn't see it, not happy. I get so angry with myself. So there you go. Okay, looks cool. Thank you. Middle. Hang on. We're going to go right back. Oh, yes. We started from Elaine. I love it. Thank you, Elaine. Looks cool. Thank you, Middle. Cozy says green butterfly. I love it, says Anne. Love it, says Diane. Thumbs up. Thank you, green butterfly. Thumbs up. Doesn't hurt you and it helps me a lot. It doesn't cost you anything, yeah? Stitch markers didn't work, yes. Maybe put single crochet row in between. We could probably do that. I love the stitch, but I haven't decreased, so I'll be aware. Now, Anne McSee and the decrease, look, I did 2 versions of the decrease on the video, and I gave you an option of which version you wanted to use. I found that the normal double, how do I explain it? The double decrease made the hole or the gaps a little too, let me show you. It made, come on, head. It doesn't want to come. It doesn't want to come. There's like the little, tiny little gaps in there. When you do the double kind of decrease, the gaps are really noticeable. But when you do one that looks like a half double decrease, and that's a bit of heads up there for you, Anne, when you're doing your decrease, pull it through 3 loops first and then 2 loops last. Don't pull it through 2 and then pull it through 2, because that actually makes the gap. Yeah. Otherwise, wait for the tutorial and you can have a look and see what I mean. I'm pretty sure you being an experienced crocheter now, you know exactly what I mean by pull through 2, that sort of thing. It doesn't quite work on that stitch. You need to pull through 3. So you're almost like you're doing a half double and then pull through 1. Only on the decrease stitch. On the normal stitch, it's normal. Yeah. The linked double crochet, I think, is a great stitch for a blanket. And I was making a vest for someone and I didn't get that finished for numerous reasons. But I was making a vest and it was super thick for the vest as well. So just heads up, that can be quite a heavy stitch. So if you wanted to make it as a wearable, I would make it as a winter wearable and not do it as a summer item. Like some people will make it for a summer vest or something, or a summer top. I would not make it as a summer top because it is a solid stitch. Just heads up there. So anyway, cutting a long story short, if I'm smart enough, I'll do 3/4 of the beanie in green off air and then just do that last bit again. I could do that. That could be done. It would mean having to change stitch count and everything as well. So it's a lot of work. So it won't go up till Monday. So I do apologize. I was started editing around, might have been 5 yesterday, 5:30, right into 1 in the morning, which is probably why I look like this. And I could not get what I did wrong. I couldn't get it. So I have a funny feeling that my stitch count, even though I said was 76, was more or less. And maybe on a 2nd row or 3rd row, I accidentally decreased and didn't count. I pretty much counted each row too, what made me grumpy, because I was so sure of myself. Because when it comes to doing tutorials for you guys, I'm very pedantic on count. I'm really worried that I'll get it wrong. So I was so angry that I couldn't get it wrong. 1 o'clock in the morning, I thought, I'm done. This is it. I'm done. I'm going to have to pick this up on Monday morning, nice and quietly, sit there nice and quietly where there's no noise in the house. All the young ones are back to school. I mean, oh, what a shame. And so it doesn't affect me. It's just that the area gets really noisy and I get a little bit aggravated. As you do. Geez, I'm old. So there you go. All right. So I've missed the chat again. Maybe put a single crochet. We've done that. We'll talk about that as well in a minute. I love the stitch, but I haven't. Yes, you've done that already. You've done that. Love that. The hat. Great color. What's the head's name? What's the head's? It's a man's hat. So it's a. I don't know what the head's name is. I didn't give him any names. I can do bigger projects, but when it comes to little ones, I go into meltdown. Seriously? I'm not good on the big ones. No, I am. I'm good on the big ones. I just don't do them as much. Now, let's just do this for a minute because I'm starting to get little messages. Don't you love it? Don't you love those naughty people who message me while I'm live? Swipe that message right out. Big ones take too long. Look, I'm good with big ones as well. I just don't really have a lot of time because I'm too busy juggling the channel and private jobs as well. So I don't really have a lot of time to do big ones. But I still fit them in. You see, during the year, we still do those big ones, and we are going to do where's Franca? The patchwork jumper. It's coming. So is Christmas. But it is coming. It's coming. I did say late February. Mary, could you recommend a yarn supplier that ships to UK that has great choice of yarn? I'm not sure whether Bendigo Woolen Mills ship to UK, but if you were going to use a affordable yarn that is also super nice, then the Bendigo Woolen Mills Luxury is the one to go by. I don't know whether they ship overseas, though. I couldn't guarantee it. You could find out. I don't know. I'm assuming that. Oh, actually, I think they do because Angela ordered some. They do, Mary. I like hobby. Yeah, they do because Angela would have ordered some. Didn't you, Angela? Yeah. Didn't Franca just buy from Bendigo? That's right. Sorry, they do ship overseas. You're right. So have a chat with them, or you can email them or whatever. You don't have to ring them. Just email them. Send them a little message, and I'm pretty sure they do. I love having several projects on the go. Always have a bag of squares I'm adding to. I love it, Anne. You're hilarious. Oh, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Actually, Anne, in reference to the squares, that's another thing I'm in the middle of, which is you've already seen my granny square jumper in the past. I just never did the pattern. That pattern is getting done as we speak as well. Diane, have you ever done a table runner? Yes. Been thinking of doing one. Don't know what pattern. We have 2 table runners on the channel. It might even be 3. We have 3. We have 2 Christmas table runners and one. Oh, what was the other table runner? Oh, I wish. Oh my gosh. I wish Jodie M was here. I forgot the name of it. Oh my gosh, my brain. Kiki, you're good at this stuff. If you remember my table runner, my green and white one in cotton. The candy cane one was my favorite. That was a Christmas one. And actual fact, you can use the candy cane one, the Christmas one, in normal colors. It doesn't have to be candy cane. I just use candy cane because when you look at it from far away, it looks like a candy cane. Has that swirl look. That's right. Angela and I, we loved that one, didn't we, Angela? It was our favorite together. That one and the tea cozy. I can't remember the name of that third. Oh my gosh, my brain. But we may do one on our live. So mile a minute, thank you, Keeks. Oh, I can always rely on you, Kiki. Are you sitting there watching my channel as we speak? Mile a minute. It was a mile a minute table runner. Not my favorite thing to make. I'm not really keen on the mile a minute. I did it on purpose because Jodie M wanted to see a mile a minute blanket, and I really don't take well to mile a minute. So what I did was I did the table runner, and I said, let's do, if you wanted to do a blanket, just do that many more rows or that many more whatever. And I gave you an option to do a blanket, but I just did it as a table runner. There was no way I was going to do a blanket. I didn't really. I'm so fussy at what I make. Isn't that terrible? All right. I've been sewing in all the ends, the hexagon bag, and realised I'm one short and have lost one. Oh, no. Oh, look for more yarn. Look for it. Mary B. What's Mary B? Mary B. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe. Hello. Okay, I'm itchy. What did I pick up? The cotton. Ugh. Oh, man, it's probably just a bit of dust in here. A bit very sinusy. Look at the sinus. Oh, my gosh. Can you believe it? I am sinus all year round, but I do manage to control it. But I haven't got anything at the moment, so I can't control it. This is what I look like. Plus, I didn't get much sleep. That's enough sooking for one day. All right, so that's what's happening this week. There's a lot that's happening. Yours truly did buy the wreath. The wreath. It's a head inside a wreath. So that's what I'll do. I'll crochet a head inside the wreath. So there you go. That's the wreath. I will talk about measurements, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to hang on to this one. I'm going out on, I can't remember if it was Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. the person knows, I'm going out on Tuesday and we might be purchasing other items for the channel, and I want to purchase this wreath at the other place if they have it. If not, this is the one we'll be using. I will give you the measurements when it's time to do that. I don't have them because it wasn't on the, what do you call it, the details when I went to buy it. Oh, hilarious. Oh, thanks, Middle. Remind me not to give up my day job and remind me to give up my day job, that is, and become a comedian. Yeah, wait, I don't have a day job. Showed off my bag, which I lined. Yes, you did. You did. Well done. Well done. Look, I'll tell you what, Angela, you really are flying with crochet right now. You are really going for it, hun. I'm very pleased. Very impressed. Very impressed. All right. So that's what's happening at the moment. I've got, it's a little bit crowded this week, so something's going to have to be missed. Let me explain what I did have. I had beanie for Monday because I missed it. I had the beginner video Tuesday, the live Wednesday, which is now cancelled because of, well, you know now. So there's no live Wednesday. And I put down heart-shaped purse on Thursday on top of the video vlog, on top of the wreath vlog. And then the wreath on Friday. So something's going to have to be a miss. We may push the wreath forward a little bit. We're not in a hurry for the wreath yet. It's a whole year project. We have kind of missed January. So we might give it a miss. I still need to buy the other wreath anyway. So bear with me on the wreath, I think. And we'll pop the heart-shaped purse for Valentine's on Thursday. And then the video vlog with the wreath details on Friday. And then we'll do the wreath next week. I think that's what's happened here, yeah? No, I don't give up your day job. Just do both. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. All right. Thank you. That's very nice of you, Angela. All right. So, yeah, so this week was jam-packed and I need to move some things around. Only because the beanie. The beanie messed me up. The beanie didn't mess me up. We could have moved everything up and everything would have been perfect. But it was my fault. I wanted to do something different in stitch and I paid the price. So the stitch will be perfected for you for Monday. It has to be. It has to be, or I'm in trouble. It has to be. So it will be perfected for you on Monday. All right, and the beginner video will come Tuesday. I do have to do a beginner video because the beginners are waiting, and I promised them last week that I would do one this week, so it's going to go up. And definitely the heart-shaped purse. I've put down heart-shaped purse because I mentioned that we would do one. So at this stage, we're definitely doing one. I haven't got the pattern designed yet. That's going to be fun. But that sort of stuff I do, you know, when I'm not bothered doing anything. I just sit in a corner somewhere quietly and do that. That's usually early in the morning, like 4 in the morning when I wake up that time, which has been happening a lot lately. All right, so that's what's happening for this week. Total messed up week this week. It happens. And Wednesday there will be no live. So that means today's live, when we do our poll, will be it. We will be choosing the name of the 5 names I've put down that you guys have given me. I'm sorry, I think one of those I put myself, by the way. And we'll be choosing the project of the 5 names I chose from the names that you guys have given me. We will be doing that today. Not sure whether we need to wait a little bit. We don't have a lot of people on right now. We could wait a bit more. So we could talk about other things right now. The live antics, I've put down there will be live antics today, but I'm changing that as well because I decided I want to choose the cotton or the yarn, if you will, for the heart-shaped purse. So I've decided I'll do that this week. So I'm going to swap and leave live antics for next Saturday. If that is all right with everyone. Otherwise, I'll just sit here and cry. There's a lot happening. It's a very busy live. It's a messed up live. Started with the connection issues. Don't you love it? Started with the fact that we can't do a live this Wednesday. Secondly, started with the connection. Secondly, we can't do Wednesdays live. And thirdly, the whole week is messed up because of the beanie. So it happens. We have those things where everything goes wrong. And I just have to sit here and cry. No, I just laugh it off because that's what I do. Now, okay, Do we want to do the poll? I think we should wait. Shall we wait a little bit? I think we should wait. You know what? Let's have a drink first. Cheers, everyone. We do have a less than busier live today, maybe because I had connection issues. Oh, Bernadine's here. Hello, Bernadine. Oh, you're lucky we haven't done the poll yet. I'm trying to hold out. It's a very quiet Saturday here. Why? Where is everyone? I know, right? Usually we have a packed Saturday, and today was supposed to be the day where we actually do the poll for the actual name. I've put the names down that I like. I've put the projects down that I like for the first short time. There's Margaret. Hello, Margaret. I don't know which Margaret you are. You must be Margaret too. I can't tell anymore. You're one of the Margarets. There's two of you. Lovely to have you here, by the way. And so today was going to be a very good one. Jan is in the house. Hello, Jan. Lovely to have you here. It's Friday in Louisiana. It's Saturday morning here in Melbourne, Sherry. So there you go. Thank you. What are we all working on? Let's talk about what we're working on while we're waiting for everybody to come on. And here's Liz. Hi, Liz. Friday in Manitoba. It's Friday in Manitoba. Oh, good. I missed last week and worried that I might missed big things. You kind of did miss last week's. Last week was a big one. We actually wrote down all the names of the projects we'd like to see, or you know what? We could still do it. You know what, Bernadine? If you have items that you'd like to see made on our live, please let me know. Let me know. And if you have a name for our live project, please let me know. I've already put down 5 names of items we're going to make that you guys chose last week. And I've put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names of the name. Now, 2 of them are, one of them I think is mine. Let's have a look. I don't know why I keep doing that. Teresa's chewing, yes. Still working on the study of ombre. Oh, you're still working on that. I'm short on my stitch count for week 6. So, yeah, don't you hate that? This is what I have to do with a beanie. I'm making a pineapple skirt. Oh, that's nice. Currently, one of Bag O'Day's very old project. Don't we love Bag O'Day? The beautiful Crystal from Bag O'Day. We love her so much. I know I've said that so many times. I'll say it again. Yes, we love Bag O'Day. She is the queen of crochet. Bag O'Day. Let's make a poem out of it. Bag O'Day, you are the queen of crochet. I'm working on Every Which Way Filet Blanket. That's nice. Is that Fiber Spiders one, Raylene? I'm crocheting a blanket I made the study of ombre last year. Yes, did you? That's nice. I'm working on a Bolivian. Oh, I like that. Stitch blanket. Margaret, you're my best friend today. Love that stitch. Elaine, you and I need to get together. Oh. Middle and Elaine need to socialise. It is. He's fantastic too, isn't he? He's also on my list. I think he's number 2 on my list, actually. He is. If you didn't know this, guys, I did a top 10 favourite crochet channel list. In fact, I'm going to pop that here. I'm going to pop the link to the top 10 favourite crochet channel list in a description box down below after the live. If you want to watch my top 10 crochet channels that I love to watch, you will see them. Top 10 in playlist. Yep. Because I have my favorites too, like you guys. And obviously Bag O'Day was number 1, and I believe Fiber Spider was number 2. And I remember when I was doing it at the time, the top 10 playlist, people used to say to me, I bet any money she chooses Fiber Spider as her first one because she's always talking about Fiber Spider this. Well, I used to keep the wonderful Bag O'Day all to myself because I was selfish. But I did love Bag O'Day. I loved everything about her. I loved how down-to-earth she was, how easygoing she was. Her crochet was just amazing. And look at the amount of subscribers. Go check out her subscriber count. What? She's pretty amazing. So let's go back to this. I'm making baby. Oh, who's making baby sweaters? Bernadine, I love you. To donate to the spring. Oh, isn't that cute? In spring. Not to the spring, in spring. Making heart pin cushions for friends. I did a heart pin cushion last year. And you're making a carousel blanket, Kim. That's nice. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, so we're all working on projects. we seem to have gained a few more people. I'm going to tell you the 5 items of the projects for now that I chose from the list you gave me. And then we're going to do a poll on the, I said 10 last week, but I thought let's narrow it down to 5. And then once we do those 5 projects, in fact, no, that's not what we're going to do. I've narrowed it down to 5. Every time one project is taken, we're going to add another project. So there'll be 5 projects all the time on that list, and you guys can choose from those 5 projects. I'm not choosing. You guys are. You guys gave me the projects, and you guys are choosing the projects. This should be hilarious. Thanks, Bernadine. Bernadine, if you have any projects that you want to add to that list, I will allow you to add to the list, but only 1, because we've got 5 here already. All right. So you guys gave me this list. I'm just taking off what you guys gave me, and I chose them. 1, I don't know what I've done. I didn't leave enough space. 1 was, this is not in any order. This is just for me putting it down. It's actually in the order that you gave them to me. So dishcloth was 1. Tote bag was the other. And someone said granny square. So I've decided to put the granny square that we could make in one weekend and then do the tote bag next weekend. I've decided to make the tote bag a granny bag, granny square bag. Yeah. Wrist warmer. These are things that you can choose. Okay. Wrist warmer. And the other one was cup cozy in the baskets as well. So you got your 4 cozies, your 6 cozies, your 8 cozies, and then you've got the little basket, cup cozy and with basket. So they go inside that basket. Yeah. I didn't leave enough space. Sorry, guys, I'm rewriting them. Can you believe it? And the other one was table runner. So these were the 5 items that I chose from the list you gave me. Table runner. And what I want to be done today is I'll say, right, who wants this? Who wants that? Who wants this? Who wants that? And then I put the numbers next to it. So for starters, cozy or coasters, cup cozy. Did I say cozy? I'm sorry. I meant cup coasters. Sorry, honey. Sorry. Thank you, Kiki. You're more ahead. I am tired. I am tired. Cup coasters. Sorry, hun. Thank you for helping me out there, Kiki. You can tell I'm tired, yeah? So cup coasters with basket. So you get your 4 to 6 coasters and they go inside the basket, all right? So we've got a dishcloth, a tote bag that's / granny, square tote bag, wrist warmer, cup cozy with the baskets, and a table runner. These are the 5 items I have here. Now what we're going to do is you guys are going to choose which one of these 5 items that you would like to see either first or you would just like to see in general, yeah? Because we may not keep these. We'll see. But at this stage, we've got dishcloth, tote bag, granny square, wrist warmer, cup coaster with a basket and table runner. So middle is saying wrist warmer. She's getting us started. Wrist warmer 1. Let's say, let's just go for it. Just tell me what you want, or I can say anyone for dishcloth. It's up to you. Here's all. Sorry, oh, hi all. Hi, Stephanie. We're just about to start the poll of the first project we're going to make. 2 people have said table runner, 1 and 2. Let's go back. Let's go back. What we've done is I've put down dishcloth, tote bag / granny bag, wrist warmer, cup coasters with basket, and table runner. Now you guys need to give me what you want to see first of those items, yeah? Margaret says tote bag. Where's tote bag? We've got 1 tote bag. Hang on, let's go back to the beginning. I've messed it all up. We've got 1 wrist warmer. 1 wrist warmer. I've done that. Yep. We've got 1 tote bag. Where's the tote bag? 1 tote bag. Table runner. 2 table runners. Rucksack. We're not adding to it, Claptrap. We're not going to add to them now. Tote bag 3. Hello, Claptrap, by the way. 3, where is it? Where are we? Tote bag. Oh, hang on. Not tote bag? 2. Tote bag 2. I'm sorry, tote bag 2. Table runner 3, 4, 5. Oh, table runner 3, 4, and 5. Table runner 6. Oh, table runner 7. Oh, wait a minute. You need to decide, do you want a table runner or a dishcloth, hun? You need to give me one. Can't give me two. Got to give me just one, Sherry. Granny bag for Bernadine. Where's the bag? Oh, the bag's in the running too. It's not doing too bad. A tire bag. What's a tire bag? Oh, tote bag. Tote bag. Okay, you must be using a phone. Tote bag, good. We're getting there. Tote bag, yes, that's what you meant. Thank you. And granny bag, yes, we've got that. Oh, this is all happening with a bag as well. I think the only one who hates table runners. I don't mind them. I'm not a grand lover of them, but I don't mind them. Table runner again. Okay, tote bag. Oh, then almost neck and neck here. Table runner and tote bag. Oh my gosh, we're neck and neck. I'll keep the poll open. We're neck and neck. I will keep the poll open today. Have we done the last tote bag? I think we have yet. I can't use table runners middle as cats decide they can sleep on. Oh, look, cats, the kitty cats. Don't you love them? Oh, you love them. But it's true. You can't have table runners on a table if you have cats because they think it's their bed. I think it's their bed. All right, so I will keep this poll open for the rest of this live. But we also have a poll for the names. And I've written down 7 names, but I might cut 1 out or 2 out. There's too many now. I have no reason for table runners. That's all right. That's all right, honey. Okay, let's see if I can cut 1 out. No, I like them all. I've chosen, out of all the names you gave me last week, I've chosen 7 names. Yeah? And let's do this. Instead of writing it all out again, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have to write them all out again. You have no table. Okay. I have no reason. Yes, you have no table. Okay, that's interesting. All right. So let's go to the names now. We'll keep the poll running for that one. We'll come back to it. Let's go to the names. The names you gave me these were 7 of the names. You gave me a lot of names. I ended up with so many names, it was just confusing. But these are the names I've narrowed it down to. And I think one I added myself. I can't remember which one, but you guys will be able to tell me if you haven't heard it. One is called Mary's Crochet Makes. Yeah. The other one is Lively Crochet. Okay. Mary's Crochet Live Along. Crochet Live Now. Wow Cal Live. Naughty Corner Live Cal. And A Crochet Affair Live. So these are the 7 names I came up with. So they're pretty confusing. I don't know, because they're so big, I don't know if it's worth doing it the way we're doing it. If it's better for me to say, is anybody interested in Mary's Crochet Makes? Is anybody interested in Lively Crochet? I'll do it that way, I think. It'll be hard for us to name it. What are we naming? Bernadine, we are naming the live project time. So we're naming, whenever I say it's time to make whatever, we're naming that. That's what we're naming. Yep. Let's go back. Mary's Crochet Makes, middle says. The Naughty Corner one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe I will actually read them all out one by one and you could tell me whether you like that. It's up to you. I'm happy to read them out again. Wow, Cal now. Excuse me. Wow, Cow now. Wow, Cow. Wow, Crochet Live. Come on, let's do this right. Let's go back to it. All right. Mary's Crochet Make is 1. The Naughty Corner one. Is the second last one, and that's 1. Wow, Cow now. Wow, Cow now. That's 2 of those. Wow, Cow now. Wow, Cow now. Where's that one? Okay, it's not there. Yes, it is. No, you've confused them. You've confused with Crochet Live Now and Wow Cow Alive. Wow Cow Live. Wow Cow Live. Yeah. Now I'm confused. The Naughty Corner. Oh, Margaret, don't add. I got too many already. Wow, it's time to make. Oh, no. Hello, Leanne. Don't add. Wow Cow Now. Everybody's calling a Wow Cow Now. I didn't even mention that. What I mentioned was, but we can use that one. That sounds good. Naughty Corner. Wow Cow Live. Shall I read them again, or shall we just do one and then everybody can say whether they want that one? I think that's the way to do it. Number them and we'll give you the numbers. Double crochet. DC, no, Teresa, don't hand. Oh, you're just giving me one. No, one of those. It's not even one there. Everyone, this is Kimberly. Oh, hi, Kimberly. I know everybody knows you, Kimberly, honey. You come every week now. We all love you. Lively Crochet, says Loretta. Well, this is one person who's listened. Thanks, Loretta. I'm crying. Benedict, you love this, don't you? You love just this fun, don't you? There was no one count now. Triple after. Hello, Elisa. You've just joined this crazy group right now. You've joined at just the right time. They've lost the plot. Now, they've changed the whole thing. They weren't listening. Literally said mine first. You did, Middle. You're the only one that's done the right thing. You're born in the USA. Lovely to have you, Elisa. You're from, I don't know where I got born from, but you're from the USA. I don't know where I got born from. She's reading things that aren't there. It's like these guys, they're making up things that aren't there. Now I know who they got it from. All right, let's try that again. Maybe I've got too many names. Let me get rid of some. The ones that no one said anything about. We'll get rid of Mary's Crochet Along. That confuses everybody, right? What else? We'll get rid of another one. It's Elsa to Elisa. Again, I can't read, especially with my eyes so closed and tired. And I had such a bad night last night with that beanie. You know, it was so funny. If you guys were here, you would have laughed. I wished I'd had the camera rolling then, because I was like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 5, 6. No. I'm going to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's wrong. You would have loved it. This just went on all night, way into 1 in the morning. I said, I'm done. It's done. I don't want to know anymore. You would have loved it. I did hear, I just didn't like any of the names. Oh, just part of the name. Well, you know what, Leanne? These names were not chosen by me, so maybe I should have chosen the name myself. Fiber Friends. Oh, Violet. Hello, Violet. Lovely to have you here. Maybe I should just find another name and choose it, because you guys are confusing. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go back to those names. I can't contain myself now. Okay, let's go back to the names. I've crossed one off because it just confuses everybody. Okay, it's Mary May. Yeah, I'm getting confused. It's Mary's Crochet Makes. Lively Crochet. Crochet Live Now. Wow Crochet. Wow Cow Live. Actually, I like Wow Cow now after all that. Naughty Corner Live Cow. A Crochet Affair Live. They're very big names. I think it's because the names are long that it can get out of control. I'll just stick with Mary's Crochet Makes. Maybe from now on, why not record yourself while crocheting your project and add the bloopers at the end. No, this wasn't even the crocheting, Teresa. This was last night trying to work out, it was already done, trying to work out where I went wrong in the video as opposed to the beanie itself. I couldn't marry the row up to the video. And I'm thinking, did I accidentally not record a row? Did I accidentally record it and then thought I didn't like it, so I re-recorded it? So I've got that row down twice. And I could not figure out what I did wrong to that nothing married up. It just did not marry up with the beanie. The beanie looked different than the video, even though I recorded it with the video. So I know I did a lot of editing, starting during the video when I was recording, because I was trying to find where the mistakes were, and then I'd go back and then I'd delete and I'd start again. And I think from now on what I'll do is actually number each video before I start. So when I say, you don't know this, but before I start a video, I go 3, 2, 1, and it calms me down, and then I start to speak. That's before every video, that's before the live, that's before everything, right? Because I get really hyped up. So from now on, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, this is video 1. I'm going to do that from now on because I never did that. And then I thought, well, which video is which now? It's confusing. It doesn't marry up with that. And so in the beginning of the video, I'm going to add, because each section is recorded at different times of the day. I mean, if you were doing a blanket with 300 and something stitches, you're not going to record it and then say, just wait a moment, pause it, and then it doesn't work that way. The camera, after a few minutes, dies out. It's not going to wait for you to finish your row to go back to it, yeah? Anyway, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Naughty corner does sound cool. Naughty corner, yes. I like fiber friends. Like, oh man, we're all changing it now. I think this is going to be one of those things that you have to choose the name of. You know what, Kiki? I think I will. What I'll do is I'll sit down and come up with a name. I'll just come up with a name and we'll leave that out. But we can go back to the projects. Now, this is where you guys do come in, because the projects are something that you guys need to choose. I can make anything on the channel. I don't care. That's not a problem, right? I want to make what you guys want to see. So you guys gave me this list over the past week, and I just popped down the 5 names that I thought of first. And once we do that one name, we'll just add another name in there. So that's another poll again. So every weekend or every second weekend or every third weekend, depending on how long it takes us to make that project, we will change the list. We'll still have those 4 that are left over, plus we'll add another one in there, giving you the option to eventually do most of the names most of the projects you guys asked for, or even all of them if we get time to do that. I doubt it. I doubt we'll get time to make everything you said. But I just chose the first 5 that I liked. So I thought, I like any one of them. Doesn't matter. I even like more. I just didn't want to put too much on there and confuse everyone. So let's go back to that, I think. That's probably a better idea. I still think Mary's Crochet Makes Thank You Middle is the best. Just go with that. Wow Crochet Live sounds the best. It all in short phrase, yes. And it sounds deceptively like how now, brown cow. Jeez, I remember those days. Not that I've ever heard of that saying before. Never heard of it. Ever. Okay, well, maybe I have a little bit. All right, let's go back to this again, okay? Now, we have had, actually, this was a bad thing to go back to because now I can't do it anymore. What does cowl mean? Cowl means crochet along. See, crochet. A is along. Crochet along. Crochet along. That's all it means, crochet along. Yeah, that's it. Mean in the name. What does cowl mean? It's to crochet along. I don't think it means anything. It just means crochet along. I had to think about what you said there, and I'm rereading it. This is how tired I am. I'm rereading it. No more staying up late for this chick, I tell you. And I did have I wasn't just up late. I had a bit of a hard night. I was up at 4 as well, which is a normal time for me to wake up. Then I fell back to sleep again and woke up at 9 and thought, oh my gosh, I'm running late. So I uploaded my little information for the community board post. And I did say that we were going to choose live antics. We're not going to do that today for the simple fact that we're a little bit behind with Poor Green Butterflies live antics. If you haven't seen Green Butterflies live antics, there it is, made with the linked double crochet stitch. Check it. Let's see if I can get into the light for you. I'm trying to get the right lighting. How's that? Very nice, don't you think? Yeah, so it's very nice. I love the beanie very much. I just messed up the count. Pretty much messed up the rows and the count and the video. So it's good that I make these mistakes because then I know next time a way to better the channel. So I know that from now on when I'm recording to number each video. So I know that I went from that video to that video to that video to that video. Do you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't get confusing. Nice work on the beanie. Thank you, Leanne. And I say Leanne because your name is like Leanne. It's like capitalize that A. Or how about changing the order to Wow Live Crochet Along? Wow Live Cowl. Look, let's leave it for now, the name. I'm going to choose something eventually. Nice beanie. That stitch was that. What stitch was that? That was the linked double crochet stitch Who said that? Bernadine. Look, it's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Trying to make a beanie with the linked double crochet stitch is great if you don't mess up the count, because the linked double crochet stitch, as I mentioned before, it's called linked for that same reason. Your stitch is linked from one stitch into the other. So you start your stitch here, then you go into your next stitch and complete it. You start it here, go into the next, complete it. You start it here, go into the next, complete it. It is worked within the two stitches, if you will. So it can become confusing, especially during decrease time, which I got really stooged by. Yes, it is nice and tight. And in actual fact, it's tight, but it's also loose because it's a 10 ply or an Aran weight. Look at how much space my hands goes in there. Yeah, it's tight, but this is a terrible head too. I got the wrong head for it. I need to get a proper head mannequin, like with a real face. None of this weird looking thing. It's a weird looking face. It's scaring me. It does scare me at night. I turn it around. It scares me. It's a really scary face. It's not like an angry face. I don't like it. So I need a real head. If anybody wants to give me their head, I can have sitting on the... Oh, that sounds terrible. Imagine having a head sitting on the table. Just stick some googly eyes on it. It's a scary... It's that look. It reminds me of that. A very angry person. It doesn't remind me of a happy person. I've seen some really nice mannequin heads. They probably cost too much money, but I have seen them and they're really pretty and I want to get one. I want one. I'm such a whinger. All right, so let's get back to what we were doing. At this stage, we have, are you ready? 6 marks for the tote bag, 1 mark for the wrist warmer, and 5, 6, 7, 8 marks for the table runner. So, Edith has done a super chat. Edith, thank you so much for that. Your super chat is very well received. I want a head. Edith's helped me pay for my head. She's helped me pay for my doll's head. Thank you very much, Edith. It's very well received. And you know that it always goes to this. It always goes to purchasing things. And this week I will be purchasing some more gear for the channel. Something I haven't discussed for a long time. We mentioned it once. Auntie T knows what it is. And we're not saying until we feel like it. How naughty are we? You're welcome. Thank you. Lovely to have you here, Edith. We are in the middle of a poll. Edith, you haven't decided, actually. I'm going to give you 5 items. Whoever hasn't decided can do this. Now, if you've already decided, don't put your name down twice, yeah? I guess it's going to be the table. No, we still have some people who were not on before, like Edith. Edith wasn't on before, Middle. You never know. Edith, we have 5 names, and these are the items that we want to make on the channel live, yeah? Over the next few months and permanently for now, we're going to do a project live on Well Crochets Live, right? Oh, we're getting there with the name. We've got dishcloth, tote bag, granny bag, wrist warmer, cup coaster with a basket to hold the coasters in, and a table runner. These are the 5 items that we came up with more, but these are 5 that I've come up with for now. More is going to be added to it, so don't think you're going to miss out today. More will be added to it. Everyone else has chosen. If you have not chosen, please give me a choice now. Edith says table runner. Okay, it looks like we're making a table runner. Unless somebody else gets on and says something else. But it doesn't matter because the very next project we can make is a granny bag or whatever. We'll see. We're going to run another poll next week for another project. Oh, no, it'll be the week after. See how long it takes us to do the table runner. It might take us. You know what? We might be able to fit it all in. We'll see. I could probably start it off air and get you guys started and then say, right, let's finish it off. And then you can head off on your... Whatever it will be repeat, whether it's a repeat stitch, a repeat row, a repeat 2 rows, whatever it is, it will be a repeat. So that the live projects are going to be basic, easy projects. They will be stitches that we have been working on throughout that week or even the week before. So, yeah, you don't have to make everything we do live. Seriously, you don't have to. And I think being a table runner, if I do a repeat 2 rows or something like that, we could get it done that live, or you could head off on your own and get yours done. After I show you the complete version, we could do that. Look, I don't know. We're probably looking at 2 lives before we finish it. I think so, because we might want to put a border. I haven't decided because I haven't thought about it. I should have thought about it before I put these items here. It's just something you don't think about it until you see it. Like, I don't know. I didn't know you were going to choose table runner. You could have chosen cup cozy. Could have chosen the dishcloth. You could have chosen anything, right? The cup cozy with the basket didn't even get 1, and the dishcloth didn't even get 1. That's interesting. The tote bag got 7 altogether, and the table runner got 9 altogether. Did I say 6 before? I meant 7. Got 9, and the bag got 7. So we're doing the table runner at this stage, unless, again, like I said, someone else comes on new and then we can ask them. If you haven't given me an answer, please give me an answer. Otherwise, we're going with the table runner. Table runner it is at this stage. All right, so that's that. Now, that's a lot of fun that we're going to have on our lives. Along with that, we'll do our normal live antics, which we're not doing today, but we'll be doing it next week. Just remember, guys, that we will not be doing a live this Wednesday. But otherwise, we'll be back to normal. I will leave a message on the community board as well. Also leaving it on the Facebook page and Instagram. So anywhere you migrate to, anywhere you go to, you can actually see the information of not having a live this Wednesday. Can't help that sort of thing when that happens. Nothing I can do about it. Can't plan those things, sadly. I don't want those things to be planned anyway. And everyone's gone quiet. But thank you for joining us, guys. I'm still here if you want to stick around. But the actual project we're going to do is a table runner for next week's live. Get excited. And the name, I'm going to choose it. Do you want to play with the name again? No, don't do it. Don't play. No name for you guys. No name for you guys. That's it. We're done. I think you deserve an XXL. I do. I really do, Kiki. It's been a very long 24 hours. You're still around. Thanks, Edith. I thought everybody went to sleep. You guys are all sleeping today. What's going on? Is it too hot for you in Melbourne and too cold for you overseas? What's going on for everyone? Are you all sleeping? Well, I'm not. And I realised my camera is set up real crooked. It should be like that. And my chair's over here. I don't really know what's going on here. I started the live and I couldn't get it going. And then it actually kept spinning and spinning and spinning, wouldn't go anywhere. And then I got on and it disconnected me. And Middle Earthians was sitting there and I'm thinking, oh, it's gone off. It's disconnected me. And it just worked. So here we are. You're still here, Elaine. Thanks, Elaine. Oh, hang on. Who's still there? Middle's still there. Elaine's still there. Margaret's still there. It's hot. Yet I'm drinking yet another coffee. I still want another coffee. You know what I want, Kiki? I want some toast. Someone make me toast. No one's home. I don't know why I'm shouting. I know no one's home. So no one's home to make me toast. Come on. I want a bit of toast with margarine. Let's go. You're still here. Everyone's still here. That's great. Bernadine's here. Hang on. Anne's here. Bernadine's here. Leanne's here. Claptrap's here. That's good. I thought you'd all gone to sleep. Oh, Lisa's here. Teach the dog to make you toast. Oh, could you imagine? Mama, I've got my toast. Diane's here. Hello, Diane. Imagine that being served by the animals. Oh, that would be terrible. I would not like that. That's my job to serve them. I feel really bad now. So I'll have to take a footage of it. And probably not a good thing to take a footage of. But I go outside and the cat is constantly having these epileptic fits now. She's like full on epileptic, yeah? There's not much that the vets can do about it. They can give you medication, but it doesn't really help, not much. Anyway, so you go out there and she's meow, meow, meow. She talks to you, but she can't move. Her little leg is sitting there and it kind of shakes like that in the background. And I feel so bad for her, but she still loves, she purrs when I give her the cuddle. I go like this, brrr, she still purrs. So she's obviously not in too much pain. It's still above 0.20. Oh, poor Edith. Poor Edith. You're copying it there, aren't you, hun? Oh, Franca, where did you go? Slipped in. Sorry, I'm like, oh, Margaret. Oh, Margaret and Franca. I can ask for your information in a minute too, because you guys weren't on before. Margaret and Franca, hear me out on this. We've got 5 projects we want to make. So far, I'm not going to tell you what's in the running yet because you've just got back. We've got dishcloth. This is on our live. Dishcloth, tote granny bag, wrist warmer, cup coaster with basket, or table runner. Can you please choose from one of them so I can add to the list? Did you fall asleep, Franca? Margaret and Franco say tote bag. Oh! Franca, Kiki, yep. Franco, you fell asleep. That's all right, hun. So Margaret and Franco, can you choose from those 5? We've got dishcloth, tote bag, the granny bag, wrist warmer, cup coaster with basket and table runner. Which ones would you like to see the very first item next to live? I won't tell you what's in the running right now. I don't want to deter anyone. Franca and Margaret both want the tote bag. So we got one. I think we might be. Hang on. We got 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The table runner is still winning, guys. Table runner's winning by 1. Tote bag, not because Kiki said so. Well, so far the table runner is winning. Table runner? I am tired. Table runner. I am tired. The table runner is winning. It's a good thing we will be inside for poly hockey tournament. Well, that doesn't, I don't know what that means, Edith. We're here in Australia. We don't know much about that stuff. We know what's going on here in Australia. Lots of tennis happening. But other than that, not much else. Not much else with sports. I think they've got cricket on as well on the TV. I don't watch it, so I see it on. I turn it all off. Half the times, like yesterday, when I was, what was I doing? I was adding rows to the granny square jumper, and I put, granny square jumper, by the way, Kiki, Franca. I put the little stereo on, and I was adding my rows like this and dancing all the way through. It took me ages to dance. I loved it. But I danced sitting down. It's a good thing we will be inside. Yes, we've got that already. Katie said tote bag, and so did Jody M. I will wait, Franca, for them to come on, hun. Watching hockey here too. Oh, you're watching it as well. We don't have it here, not live. I'm sure they play hockey here. My nephews played hockey here. That's funny. I also put my CDs on to listen to music. I know, right? Must have been a musical kind of day yesterday, Teresa. Cheers, everyone. Obviously, I was going to say my 80s, but no, there are a couple of 70s songs in that I've got a little list on my phone, and I just press play and it goes bang, bang, bang. It's all my favorite songs. Play hockey is floor hockey with some modifications. Your brother plays for a Special Olympics and I'm the coach. Oh, that's fantastic, Edith. That's wonderful. I love that. CDs, what's that? Is that too old-fashioned for you, Edith? CDs too old-fashioned? I used to actually use my phone, but anyway. It was kind of too quiet yesterday. Maybe. Messaged Marty. Oh, did you? What's wrong? No one wants to see the table runner. Well, you know what? If they were here, they would have voted. They've got to be here to vote, darling. Look, personally, I'm not a keen table runner person either. But if that's in the running, it's in the running. I don't make those decisions. It's made by you. It's a democracy, yeah. Compact disc, smaller version of, no, I think she's joking, Teresa. I think Edith might be joking us a little bit. I will switch to the bag. Oh, Edith wants to switch to the bag. Edith, what were you? Table runner? What were you? You're not a table runner. I just called Edith a table runner. Edith, you're not a table runner. What were you? What did you pick, Edith, first? Because even if you switch to the bag, that makes it a draw. But if you switch to the bag from the table runner, oh, you were table runner. Do you want to switch to the bag? Oh, it's up to you. I'm just here to write it down. Do you want to switch? This is hilarious. This is so funny. Let's see if anyone else gets on and picks something. So, Edith, do you want to switch? Seriously, do you want to switch? Oh, you do? All right. If you switch, I take off the table runner. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 for the table runner. And you've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the tote bag. Tote bag is in the running. Swimming time. All right, Green Butterfly, have a good swim, honey. Have a good swim. You enjoy it. What a good girl, you go swimming. Table runner for me. All right, now they're in draw. Hang on, have you chosen already, Diane? Diane, have you chosen? Enjoy green. Good day for it. Yes, it is. Middle, you're furthest north, maybe. Oh, hello, Jody. Quick hello, and I'm going to bed. Watch you in the morning. Oh, Jody, choose quickly. Do you want a dishcloth tote bag? That's granny bag, wrist warmer, cup coaster with basket, or a table runner? Which one do you want to see? Don't encourage her. Let her choose. Jody, which one do you want to see? Jody wants the dishcloth. She's fooled everybody. No, I haven't. Oh, Diane hasn't, so she's chosen. What did you choose? Table runner. All right, so far we've got 1 dishcloth, 9 for table runner, 1 for wrist warmer, nothing for the cup coaster and basket, and 9 for the table runner. We are now drawing the table runner and oh, hang on, Green Butterfly, haven't you not chosen yet, hun? Oh, she's chosen a tote bag. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Not 9, 10. 10. We got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. we got 10 each, Duffer. There's 10 each. So Green Butterfly, did you want to choose tote bag? Have you not chosen? You want a new pattern, says Jody. This is for the live, Jody, hun. This is not for the channel. This is for the actual lives. It's for us to make on our lives. I'm actually near South. Green Butterfly, yes. This is so funny. Thanks, Diane. I love doing this because I know you guys get out of control with it, right? I'm so itchy again. Oh my gosh, why am I itchy? Tote bag. All right, so Green Butterfly says tote bag. We 1 extra for tote bag. So actually now we are 11 for tote bag and 10 for table runner. Middle Earthians, you may get your tote bag the way it's looking. Table runner's on the back burner now. I don't know why you're so excited, guys. I'm still going to have these in the next week's list as well. They're going to be in next week's listing as well. So let's just make it even. I choose tote bag. Oh, Teresa, I forgot Teresa hasn't chosen. So now it's 11 for tote bag. No, it's 12 for tote bag. Come on, Mary, get it right. 12 for tote bag and 10 for table runner. Oh, this is hilarious. Now, remember, guys, this is a granny square tote bag. So just heads up there, yeah? You're planning to do a whole project in one live. No, not in one live. What I'm going to do, Margaret, is we're going to start the project and then I'm going to give you guys some details to head off on your own and just copy. A lot of these projects are going to be repeat this row 10 times. Repeat that row twice. Repeat these next 2 rows. Repeat these next 10 rows or whatever. So a lot of them will be a repetitive stitch, so you can go away and do it and then meet me back the week later, and then we all add it, fix it, change it, put a border row, whatever it is we're making. Yeah. Thank you, Diane. It's hilarious. I know. Since my dishcloth vote doesn't count, may I change the vote to tote bag? Oh, thanks, Jody. We've got 13 tote bags now and 11 table runners. Sorry. I thought it was 10, but it's 11. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Kim, have you chosen? You've chosen. Yeah. Who hasn't chosen, guys, and would like to choose? Don't forget we have other items there. Not that they're going to help now. I may just change mine to tote bag. What were you before? Hello. Oh, Lynn hasn't chosen. Here we go. Lynn lost track of the days due to public holiday. Don't you love it? 13 makes in the basket, in the baker's dozen. Yes. Lynn, you haven't chosen. We've got 5. This is hilarious. Can I change mine from table runner to tote bag? We'll take off. I've got so much scribble on this book. It's not even half funny. So we're going to take off 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take off 1. So now we've got 10 table runners and 14 tote bags, right? Lynn, we've got 5 items here. You've got dishcloth, tote bag, it's a / granny bag, wrist warmer, cup coaster with its baskets, basket, a table runner. These are the 5 items that we have chosen to make for the very first project on our live next week, and it's all in your hands. It's not really. It's out of control. Can I change mine from bag? Tote bag. We've done that already. Bag. Hang on. How many people want to change? Traders, Elaine says. Looks like tote bag is Lynn's hand of the others. This is so much fun for me. You should see the scribble on my book. Remember, thumbs up. Thank you, Jody. I need it today. I'm so tired today, guys. I am wrecked beyond repair. I've had such a bad night. Everyone needs a good talking to. That'll do you. I'm sticking with wrist warmers, lol. Oh, wrist warmers. Okay, wrist warmers. We've got 1 there. That's you, Middle. That's you. She's no trader. Middle's no trader. Oh dear, I'm feeling pressure. One of the things is what I suggested, but it's not the tote bag. No, darling, you choose what you like, Linny. Don't listen to anyone. Tote bag in the front follows closely behind a table runner. Leave the rest behind. No, look, Lynn, you choose what you like. They will still be on the list next week on top of 1 extra thing added to it. Just to make it fun. So I will be going through all the list of your items, and I'll be adding it every week. I'll be adding 1 more. So you'll see these ones all over again, plus that 1 more. So you don't miss out, guys. You still don't miss out. You still have the opportunity of choosing one of the other ones next week. Have to go with table runner, but definitely tote bag as a second choice. Well, we'll put down table runner then. I've got so many crosses off now. I may have to say nobody gets a change next week, I think. Or we just choose wrist warmers to save you. Let's get rid of the table runner right away, Middle Bernadine. Bernadine. This sounds more like Melbourne Cup. Any other famous horse race around the world. That's hilarious. Bernadine and Middle agree. Lynn's a naughty girl. No, she's not. Lynn's a good girl. That was one of her choices. Lynn chose the didn't you choose the cup coaster? Which one did you choose, Lynn, from the beginning? I think yours was a cup coaster, was it? Cup coaster with basket? I think that was yours. I can't remember. But it was just so much fun. And look, I do love doing the polls. I just love laughing at how it turns out a mess. Remember one time you guys just stressed me out so much, I decided to choose the yarn colour. Remember that? That was funny. Does Lynn know about the naughty corner? Lynn knows about the naughty corner. She's not going in there. She's a good girl, Lynn. We're not popping her in the naughty corner. I'm a good girl. Table runner was my first. Oh, was it? Okay, Linny. It's there, but it's not in the running right now. I went with wrist warmers because that's what I suggested at the beginning. You know what? Don't rule wrist warmers out, Middle. They may be a project eventually on the channel. I do like the idea of them. When our winter comes up, that could be one of those items I make that I make for on the spur of the moment ones, because it does get nasty cold here in Melbourne and I do like to keep warm. Good, I need them. Yeah, don't rule it out. Yeah. Well, in that case, we should all go into the naughty corner except Lynn. Everybody in the naughty corner. We all end up there to never leave. We'll end up there never to leave. To never leave. Yes, I gotcha. No, Linny's a good girl. She came in, poor girl. She came in, everybody's yelling at her, telling her what to do. Poor Linny. It's not her fault that you guys are crazy into this tote bag. need to be in a naughty corner. Okay. Now, look, I tell you, at this stage where we're making the tote bag, what we've come up with is 5, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tote bags and 10, and I added another one and took it off and put it back on for someone else, 11 table runners. Yeah. Where do I go when I'm naughty? Where do I go when I'm naughty? Where do I go when I'm naughty? Oh, yeah. You just sit right beside me, Kiki, with your crown. You and Marty with the crowns. It's better to be great tote bag. It better be a great tote bag. Elaine, I'm scared now. I'm scared to make it. You guys might not like it. I haven't even designed it yet, which is worse. Call the live Mary's Crochet Bullies. Bernadine. It's not that bad. Oh, bully. You live in the naughty corner. You live in the naughty corner. Okay. It's not her problem that we are all changing. We all charge in the life. You're all in charge of the life. Oh, look, it's not my fault. You guys got me all sad and I'm going to cry now. No, I won't. I like to say that, but I don't. Love the Mary's Crochet Boy. No, it's not. We're not having that. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'm off to bed. Oh, you have a good rest, Jody. We will see you soon, hun. What are we making? 11 table runners? Claptrap. Stop that, naughty girl. You get in the corner next to me, young lady. Claptrap's definitely in the corner. Claptrap, you naughty, naughty girl. You're very bad. We're making 14 granny bags and 11 table runners. 1 wrist warmer and 1 dishcloth. We could just do that, couldn't we? No, we can't. We've got all those other projects to make. And the other thing is too, guys, we won't be making everything on that list. This was just a list to help me out with some names. Love a tote bag idea also. Jan, thank you. I'm not putting any more names down. It's definitely the tote bag. I'm just going to stick with the tote bag because you guys are stressing me out now. You're going to make me cry. I'm going to cry all over the place. There's going to be water everywhere. Tears and water and everything. Oh, no. Not really. Not really. I do love it. It's a lot of fun. Again, I do say we have a lot of fun on the channel. Sometimes it's good fun. Sometimes it's crazy fun like this. I love it when you get me to choose yarn colours off the shelf. That's better than choosing 4 because that's so much fun. No, pick that one. No, pick this one. No, the green, the yellow, the white, the red. I love it when we do that. Now, for this guy right here, there will be no live antics. Yours truly will be choosing the colour. But you get to choose the colour that you like for yours. So that makes sense, yeah? Stitch it on your list. No. No, she's not. I know a lot of people have said that. She's not. She's a good crocheter, though. She's a good crochet. She does lots of beautiful stuff. But she's not on my stitches, on my list, Elaine. Sorry. I'll cry with you, Mary. They're vicious today. I know, they're very nasty. I put everybody in the naughty corner. Everyone. Not Linny. Linny's on my team. She's on my team. Tote bag. Well, we're definitely making the tote bag now. After that little attack on poor little Mary in the corner, sitting here crying, and you don't even care. That's enough screaming. Imagine the neighbours, what they're thinking. Imagine that Mary's crying. Poor Mary, she's crying. And then they say, who cares? Oh, they're in trouble, those neighbours. How did all this come out? I'm a little bit schizo, aren't I? I got your back. Thanks, Linny. You can sit right here next to me. They can all sit in the corner, but you get to... On one side is Middle, though. Middle's been in there. She's been there for a while, right next to me. Actually, Middle's on the left. You'll have to go on the right. You have to sit on the right. Yeah. That looks like a lot... looks like a... What? What? Oh, that? It does look like one. It is a wreath. It's our wreath for the year. I will talk about the sizes of this. I couldn't even tell you because they didn't have the sizes when I purchased it. Don't you love it? Little you put up with all of us. I know. We have a lot of fun though, Edith. It's all in good taste. Now's a good time to plug your tissue box cover again. In the description box down below after the live. All right, we're done. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Hey, you know what? I'm going to do that one live. I'm going to have some of the projects here and I'm going to accidentally plug them all. Shall we do it? Oh, listen, this is what happens. We get the bloody light bulb goes off in the head. Here we go. There's the wreath. Not sure how there is 28 votes are here and that many are watching. No, some people have left too, honey Anne. Some people have left. But nice try. Don't start again, Anne. Don't make me get upset. Some people have left. Has some people voted twice? Who was the naughties that voted twice? Off with your heads. Wreath. Let's go back to the wreath. We are going to start the wreath. It won't be this week. It'll be the week after now because yours truly, little fancy talk, wants to get the Valentine's Day project out this week. Definitely voting for a friend. I'll vote a fraud. Yeah, we're going to have to start writing names down, I think. You know how long this is going to take? Oh my gosh. We can do this. We can do that. We can put your names in the hat. And once you have voted, you can't vote anymore. Ooh, that's even better. Oh, I love that. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll do that next time. All the names in the hat. And when that person's voted, and no changes next time. I should have been more prepared. The light bulb's going off in the head. What else can I add to this? I can put that, and then I can write their names and then give them like a little cross on their name, and they can be banned from talking for 5 seconds. I don't know what I'm talking about. So we're going to do the wreath, guys. It's definitely coming. Get excited. This is all good stuff. You need to be stricter, Mary. I know I was going to have to say, we're going to have to put names in a hat. And after that person's voted, you don't get to vote no more. No changing. No this and no that. Next week, we're getting serious. I'm going to put on the serious face. I'm going to wear all black. What's black got to do with it? I don't know. It just sounds like fun to wear all black when you're serious. Does black sound serious? Well, black sounds fun as well. You can be fun with black, especially during during Halloween. Halloween. Let's start talking about Halloween now. No, we're talking about the wreath now. You say that every week. Oh, Bernadine, I have to get stricter, won't I? Every week I say, I'm going to get strict. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then the week later comes, hi, everybody. I love you. It changes. I can't tell you, Linny, but I will tell you. The reason I can't tell you is because they didn't have the details on it. They didn't have the details. I went to Spotlight, by the way. They didn't have the details on their label. Thanks, Franca. But I'm also going to Lincraft this week as well. I don't like the size of this one. I wanted a thicker one. So I'm going to check out Lincraft to see if they've got a thicker one. And I'm also going to check out some craft stores as well to see if they have a thicker one. Since we're not doing it this week, it doesn't really matter. I can hold out another week, yeah? And the video vlog may not even come this week because, we'll see, because of there's so much happening this week that it may not, none of this might happen this week, might not happen till next week. So this gives me a whole week to change my mind if I want. And this, I can use it for something else, right? But if I don't find anything, we're using this one. It's to me a bit small, a bit thin. I like it a bit wider. I like to have it a bit thicker. And I actually, in my brain, when I thought of this, I thought of a thicker one and a same kind of circumference, but more of a thicker piece so that you can get more on. I don't think you're going to get much on with this. You still will, don't get me wrong. And it just means our projects will have to be small, very small to fit them on there. So my thought is seeing if I can find a thicker one. I'll still use that for something else. So it's no big deal. But I do want my thick one. If I can find it. If I can't find it, well, I'll sit in the corner and suck my thumb and cry, rock from side to side and cry, because that's the way I go. When you're not watching, there's a big sook when you're not watching. Oh, big sook. Big whinger, nag. Seriously. If you knew me off air, you'd think, no way. Yeah, way. Are you pinning stuff on the wreath? Bernadine, what we're doing throughout the year, I've missed some chat here. I'll make sure to hold on to my vote so I can cause stress by trying to are you planning the stuff on pinning the stuff on it? Bernadine, throughout the year we are making items and we are going to attach to the wreath per month. So we're a bit behind already with January, but that's no big deal. We'll make something small and we'll just pin it on. The idea of January's project would have been the actual wreath itself. So that's the actual project for January. However, I'm happy to make a small thing to add. We'll see. I'm not going to fuss yet. But at this stage, it's just going to be the wreath for now, making the wreath. We are going to be pinning, I will be pinning Wow Crochet Designs on my wreath, but throughout the year, I will be doing crochet letters on the channel, just so that if you wanted to play with some letters and you can pin them on your wreath, you can. Otherwise, Wow Crochet Designs will be on the wreath. Make a milk carton bag. Oh, here she goes. Frank is starting other things. Could you pad it to make it thicker? It's no better option. If no better option, you know, I don't know what that word is. Have no clue, really. Okay. No, that's what I'm thinking. I don't really want to spend time padding and mucking around with it. Yes, you love that idea. Bernadine, we will be putting lots of little things throughout the year. Things to mark the days too, like Valentine's going to have a small little project, whether it's a tiny little heart, whether it's a little something, and we're going to pin it to there for Valentine's. Then we'll have a St. Patrick's Day thing where we pin it to it. Then we'll have an Easter thing where we'll pin it to a Father's Day, a Mother's Day, a crazy day, which is every day for me, right? But we will have Halloween, we'll have Christmas, we'll have everything. All the little things will be pinned to that wreath throughout the year. The idea came from the lovely Kiki, who mentioned it in one of our lives, just like this, where we mentioned things like grab a tissue box cover and you know, that sort of that muck around. I did that once for a joke and it became a thing. Looking forward to the wreath project. Yes, same. I got what you meant. It's something that I've been wanting to do. Not that. I've been wanting to do how do I explain it? A Wow Crochet Designs project where it's an all-year project. We did make the swatch blanket of 2021, which I adore. That was a wonderful project, and it was a great group project with you guys, and your input was very well received as well on that. So I wanted a project that's a year-long project that wasn't going to be a temperature blanket where you had to do it every day, which we did last year. If you wanted to do either one of these blankets, the temperature blanket, let's put that down, which I won't ever do again. It was too much. Doing one thing a day was too much. Doing 2 things a month, we did 2 swatches a month for the swatch blanket, and I loved that idea. I think sometimes put in 3 a month because we had 25 swatches, yeah. And I'll put the swatch blanket, I'll put all of these, the links to these tutorials in the description box down below after the live. So if you guys wanted to make these projects as well, you are welcome to go and make those. They're 1-year projects. They take the year to make. But if you're not doing it in the year like we weren't, you could do all your squares in the few months that you have. Yeah. And you can actually pin your squares together whenever you want. You don't have to pin them, crochet them together whenever you want. You didn't have to do them in the year long that we did. Now, if you start now, you can take as long as you like, or you can do it all in the whole month if you feel like it. It's entirely up to you. But we did a 1-year-long project in 2021, which was a swatch blanket. Last year was a temperature blanket. And this year is going to be the wreath. And that's something that Kiki came up with, the wreath. And I came up with the idea of putting everything per month on the wreath. Because what's it, everything per month? Like one thing, I don't even know if it's one thing a month. I still haven't thought about that part of it, that process. But I have thought about the part where you're putting your Valentines and your Easters and your Christmases and your whatever else have you. Yeah. I love to know if we could make a net you can hang under your cupboards for veggies or fruits, sort of like a hammock shape. Bernadine. That's a little interesting one. Crochet net. I'll keep that in mind for hanging fruits or whatever you want to hang, sort of thing. I get it. I'll think about that. Keep that. Oh, my pen is running out. The green is running out, guys. Just thought I'd let you know. Green color. So yeah, that's what this wreath is all about. So we will be covering the wreath with the color of my choice. Have not decided yet. You can use the color of your choice. What I was thinking, and this is entirely up to you, and I am supposed to mention this in the video vlog, but I'll mention it to you as well. Excuse me. Use the color that best describes you. So if you're using the color that best describes you, look at my wreath and think about what color my wreath would be. And I'm sure my regulars will get it. You talking a market bag? No, not a market bag, Edith. It's something she wants to hang under things so she can put her fruit in during the, wherever, just to sit there. I know what she means. It's all right. I know what you mean, Bernadine. I gotcha. Did I miss anything? I had to answer the door. Middle, I think we're talking about the wreath at the moment. We are talking about the wreath. Yours will be red, Mary. Thank you, Linny. You know me so well. Middle says I will be red. Thank you, Middle. You know me so well. I am definitely going to be putting the red. You guys don't have to. You guys can put whatever color best describes you. Now, for me, I love the red because I'm loud. I'm in the face. I love to have a lot of fun. I'm bright. In energy-wise, I'm bright. But then when I'm home, I'm a little bit more subtle. So I don't know. I'll think about it. Definitely at this stage, red's on the cards for me. But you need to put what suits you. And you need to decide what yarn you want to use. I haven't even decided the yarn I want to use yet. Yeah, that's interesting to know. I do have a lot of that acrylic yarn over there. It might be the case. It's a 10 ply. But I might decide to use an 8 ply. Again, I haven't decided. Only because I haven't gone through my stash. I haven't gone through my stash yet to find out what I have in stock. It has to be enough for the wreath, and I can't tell you how much we're going to use yet because I haven't played with any stitches. So when I play with the stitches, I can't play with it until I get the right wreath. I'm guessing that's the right one at this stage. But if I get a wider wreath, I'm going to need more stitches, yeah? I'll use from my stash and have white as a base. Elaine, fantastic. You can use whatever color you like, or maybe green, Mary. Yep, pay attention sometimes, haha. Actually, green. I'm either red or green, so yes. Green because my idea for green is life. You know, green is life for me. I don't know what it means to you. In my eyes, it means life. Everything's so green and fragrant, grass, trees, that kind of thing. It does mean life for me, so that's also something I might use for me. I think everyone knows yours. Now, let me see. I have two colours in here. I think one of them might be middles. Just guessing. Am I right, middle? Am I right or am I right or am I right? Oh, Linny's on the ball. I think Linny's on the ball. Yep, it's purple. Oh, how about that? Well, it's middles as well, Franca. We all like our colours. Like Green Butterfly, when she chose the colours of the beanie, colour of the beanie, I knew she was going to choose Green Butterfly because she loves green, right? But I love green second, so I'm happy that she chose green, yeah? I can't always have what I want. And in fact, I don't think I started, but I don't think I've ever made a red beanie. Yes, I have. I tell a lie, but it was for a baby. Wasn't for an adult. Franca, me always fight over it. I know, you and Franca always fight over it. Always. All right. So, guys, at this stage, next week, Saturday week coming, we will be starting our tote bag that you guys chose in a really bad democracy, which I'm going to change next week so it doesn't happen again. No more changing next week. There's no changing. Next Saturday, you will be seeing the Granny Square tote bag. Oh, don't you love it? As much as pink is mine, I think I will make a green wreath so that I can make it bright. Absolutely, I agree. I love the purple too, but also green, aqua, turquoise. I know there's so many. We could just go through the list, yeah? I'm older than you, so it's mine first. Oh, guys, let's just get back. Let's get on with what's happening next week. This week, you are getting the beanie head that Green Butterfly chose the green color of last week. I messed up the pattern and the design and the video and everything. But it's coming, okay? Oh, you're there. Worked man's beanie. Worked shade green worked. This is good. I love this color actually. Green butterfly, so it worked well. Yeah, so that's that. We are going to be doing a beginner video on Tuesday, the beanie Monday, beginner video Tuesday, heart shaped purse Thursday, and we'll talk about Friday. I'm putting down wreaths, but I'm not going to say it because this week is a real busy week. I do have that Wednesday where I lose a whole day Wednesday, sadly, because I won't be here. So there's no live Wednesday. Heads up, guys. Throughout the week, I will still be popping that information up on our community post board, Instagram and Facebook, making sure you realize there'll be no live on Wednesday. Yep. Other than that, I will have a normal week as usual, other than Wednesday, and hope to get everything out to you. And don't forget, Saturday, we start our tote bag now. That head is mad because, he's angry because he can't see that beanie is over his eyes. That's just a bad head. What happens is those heads, when they use too much, they tend to squash a bit. So it's not the size of the actual head it should be. So I need to buy a new one for it to fit over there, yeah? It's not exactly a man's head now. It's turned into something smaller, whatever that is. Goodbye, everyone. Yes, that's the time for me, the cue for me to leave. I want to thank everyone for coming today and giving me grief. As you do. And next week, we will go back to live antics next Saturday. And we'll also go back to starting our new project, which I haven't named yet. Our new live project. Don't you love it? Our new live project, which I'll name now. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Ciao for now. I've been Mary. This is Crochet Designs. I will see everyone very soon. Bye all. Oh, it's crazy.